Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 3 of Last Twilight. I already did my reviews on episode 1 and 2. Links are in the description below, so without further ado, let's get into it. The drama starts off with Jimmy putting his medical training to work. I feel like GMM has this as a merch. It looks comfy too. Next on the agenda is to organize his stuff. I love how Mark come up with this idea to put his stuff in a drawer that is cutely located on Day's desk. By the way, Day found his charger. Next is to organize the closet. Now Mark is putting Day's knowledge to the test. I love how Jimmy's laughing in this one. By the way, Mark has no training into caregiving and he's doing so well. Mark decided to blindfold himself to guess the clothes Day has while organizing. And homeboy thought he could win over a guy who's been doing this for a year. Now the fun begins. Even though clearly Day's shy stepping outside with the costume on, or maybe he's not shy, more of embarrassed. While chilling and resting, they asked Mark to take a picture of him so that one day when he gets his surgery, he can one day see the pictures. But when he finished, Mark saw something on Day's phone. The mother came home and noticed that Day is not in his room and eating downstairs. Not only that, both mother and brother is shocked to see Day doing things on his own. Knight said he tried going to the university for Day to ask for a day off for Day, but they said Day must go himself to request it. But Day said he will quit badminton and school. Day is obviously having a hard time. Anyways, Mark came in the room and said he gets why Day don't want to go to school. He said he saw all the messages on Day's phone. It turns out Day been avoiding his friends because he don't want them to know about his condition. Mark out playing pool with Fujai and telling her what happened. We even get to see Fujai's boyfriend, Kang. Homegirl is saying she's getting married to Kang. Mark came and saw Day in his uniform, saying he just wants to go and quit the badminton. But before that, they asked Mark to help him fix his hair. They asked Mark if he looks good, and Mark's stare says it all. They spoke to the coach, saying he is quitting because he is blind and the chances of him getting a donor is unsure. The coach then said he is not writing a letter for Day to quit, but for him to take a day off. And even though the donation for Day's eye may take forever, he is willing to wait. Okay, so I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this name that the coach said whatever he has. Okay, let's go. The coach then said he has liver lessons. Lessons. And if he is fighting the struggle, they must fight as well and never give up on life. Because they had some free time, Mark asked Day to give him a tour, and Day said he knows where he wants to go. They went to the library, and Day says he's looking for a book called Last Twilight because An said he should read it because it suits Day's personality. They heard his friends and hid, so Mark saw and helped him hide. So unfortunately, the book Day wants is not in the library. Mark suggests they go out of town to a bookstore that might have the book they're looking for. You can't tell me nothing. I see love blossoming. They decided to do a little shopping. Check this out. H&M. Unique quality. 120. I don't know that. Mark said he never been in a dressing room with someone before, and Day says likewise. So because Mark was putting on Day's shirt for him, the button one, Day feels a little bit... Anyways, he decided to wear the shirt that he's gonna purchase because I think it's more easier for him and, no one can put his hand on him. Yeah. Now we're at the bookstore and it seems the owner knows Mark well. They told the man the book that they're looking for, And because the man said finding the book that day wants will take a while, he suggests they come back later. But then Mark saw the disappointment in Dave's face and said they won't come later, they want it now. And so they decided they will help look for it. Mark found the book but put it in Dave's area and let him find it and make it seem that Dave is the one that found the book. The bookstore owner looked at the book and noticed that the last page is missing. It seems the last owner that had it ripped it out. But nonetheless, they decided to purchase the book anyways. They asked Mark for the drink that they bought. When Mark noticed that the drink is finished, Mark decided that he will buy another drink for them because they said he's tired. So Mark decided to leave Day at the pole right near to the road because that's the nearest you can see him. While looking for a drink, Mark spot Kang with another girl being sexy. Mark asks what his relationship with the girl is, and the bitch said his sister. Liar! And it seems the girl knew of Kang having a relationship with another person because the girl didn't even react to the sister comment. Piece of shit. Kang punched Mark because he said that he would tell Fujai about Kang cheating on her, and then they started fighting. All while that is happening, poor Day waiting until people who wanted to pass Day, forcing Day to go into the road. When the fight was over, Mark realized he left Day alone. When Mark got to the spot he left Day, Day wasn't there. Day's gone. Mark tried to call Day on his phone, but it turns out Mark has his phone. Smart. Very smart, and we don't have no drink, so be smart. While poor Day was struggling to find Mark, he fell. But luckily, Mark is there. Mark even put on the shocking color shirt. They were both worried about each other. They both were worried that they don't have each other by their side. The mother and Knight is worried because Day is not home yet and it's late. When they got inside the house, the mother immediately fires Mark, stating that she did a background check on Mark. Because Day has no idea what she's talking about, Mark decided to tell Day that his background was that he went to prison. Day says he doesn't care because unlike all the caretakers his mother hires, Mark is the only one that treats him normal and not a disabled person. Knight then told his mother that besides what happened today, Mark is the best caretaker. Day said to Mark that he doesn't want to remember his first time outside as Mark getting fired. They asked Mark before he leaves if he can read the back cover of the book, which is the summary. Mark read it, then said good night. He said it's in the book, not him telling him good night. But when Mark pretends to leave, Day looked in the book and got disappointed because the word good night was in it. Then Mark told him good night himself and they both smiled. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 3 of Last Twilight. Stay tuned for my review on episode 4. And as always, if you like my review, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time.